Hi, I'm Tom Laux, Wisconsin Rapids Community Media Coordinator for the City of Wisconsin Rapids, and this is Making Connections, and today I have two guests with the City Band. That's right, City Band's going to start next Tuesday. We're taping this on Thursday. I believe it's June 7th today, or it's June 8th.
June 8th.
June 8th. Oh, wow. So they're going to introduce themselves, and then we'll get right into our new band director. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth Rokas, and I'm the assistant to the band. I've been in this position probably about 5 years now, and I just help to get sponsorships and ads for the band and do whatever else I can do.
All righty, then go ahead.
And I'm Keith Olson. I'm the new director of the City Band. This will be my first full season conducting the band, and I'm super excited to get the season underway next Tuesday. And don't let her kid you, she is the heart of the band. So everything that needs to get done doesn't get done without Mary Beth.
Thank you.
Alrighty, well, I thank you both. Let's get right into it. You know, Bob Kaiser retired from the band last year. He did it for a few times, and I don't know if you did or not. I went there a few times at the beginning. If you took over at that time or it was somebody else, I'm not sure. But let's talk a little bit about your experience with the band. I believe you played there for a while.
Yeah.
And you're from Stevens Point, too?
Well, I live here in Rapids.
Oh, okay.
My wife is the band director at Lincoln High School, and I taught at West Junior High for a while, so some of your audience might have had me as a teacher. But I'm currently teaching in Stevens Point, beginning band, and 7th grade at PJ Jacobs. But yeah, I played with the City Band. We were trying to figure out when my first season was. It was 99 or 2000 or somewhere in there, I think, when we first moved to town here. And so I've been with the band a while. Last year I took over 3 concerts of the 5 that were left when Bob retired. So Dave Davies also had one, and then my wife had the special or the benefit concert at Lincoln High School at the PIC. So,
alrighty.
Yeah, that was a great time. I was very flattered to be asked to do that. And then this season, when the board asked me if I would take it full time, I was overjoyed.
And we're very happy to have him.
Definitely. Now, I don't know if you said, what instrument did you play in the band?
I'm a bass trombonist by trade,
Okay.
and I will be starting my 28th season with the Central Wisconsin Symphony this fall as their bass trombonist, and I also play with one of our sponsor groups, the Swing Doctors. I was a founding member of that group as their bass trombone also. So I do want to put a little plug in for any trombone players out there that think they might want to dust their horn off and come on out and play some concert band music again. I'd love to hear from you. You can get a hold of us through our Facebook page, WR City Band on Facebook, or WRCityband.com. You can get a hold of us there too. We're definitely in need of more low brass and some percussion as well. So if you had one of those positions in your high school or college band, get a hold of me. I'd love to hear you.
Alrighty, and practice, has that already begun, I would assume?
Mm-hmm. Yep, we had our first rehearsal Monday night. That was it was really great to stand in front of such a talented group of musicians for the first time as their real director. And but yeah, we got the season started off Monday. We'll have another rehearsal this Monday, and then the first concert Tuesday. We hit the ground running.
And how many band members do you have this year? I know it's always teetered around 45.
Yeah, it's
50.
about 45, 50, something like that. And we probably had a good 38, 39 that showed up for Monday night's first rehearsal to play through, and so some of the music for this first concert.
And I think it should be noted the age ranges from high school freshmen you mentioned all the way to, I think there's a gentleman in his 80s.
Yep.
Wow.
So it's just a wide range of ages, which is wonderful.
It is. It's a great way to get out and meet different people. And
Keith said it's so interesting how the younger and the older connect.
Yep, how they interact, and the younger, I still call them students, but the younger musicians, how they learn from the older musicians, and how the older musicians are always willing to share with them, and it's just really neat to watch.
that's great. It's a mentorship there.
Yeah.
Really helps. Well, if you're just joining us today, this is Making Connections. I'm Tom Laux, and we have guests from the City Band. We have our new director here, as well as Mary Beth Rokas, and she's going to tell us here about when this is going all start. I know it's going to start this Tuesday, but she can kind of maybe go through the schedule just to get to tell you what's going to happen or if there's anything
Sure.
special. So go ahead.
Well, as we had said, it starts next Tuesday, which is June 13th. We kick off the season, and there's 9 concerts this year. And they're all on a Tuesday evening at Robinson Park, except for the benefit concert. And of course, the 4th of July. We always have that down at Centralia. And that happens to be on a Tuesday this year as well.
Yep.
So just mark your calendars for every Tuesday. Anyway, we start this coming Tuesday at Robinson Park. The concerts are always at 7:15. And we are so fortunate to have so many great sponsors this year. Every concert has a sponsor. Some concerts have 2 sponsors. And we kick off sponsorship with the City of Wisconsin Rapids next Tuesday. The mayor will be introducing Keith as a new band director and welcoming the audience. Then the following week, let's see, we have on June 20th, it's the Odd Fellow Ingle Fellowship, and they have always been very supportive of the concert. And as we were talking about before, I looked in the archives, and at one time, the city band was called the Odd Fellows.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, kind of nice that they continue to support the band through all these years. The Lowell Senior Center is another one of the sponsors. Wisconsin Rapids Education Association will do the July 4th concert at Centralia. And that one starts at 7, I believe, rather than 7:15.
I believe so.
On July 11th, it's Hilltop Affiliates. On July 18th, it is the Odd Fellows again. As I mentioned, they sponsor 2 concerts. And
Yep.
this year they're doing in memory of Gary Lewing, who is a longtime member. And then on July 28th, we have Domtar, Nakusa Mill. August 1st is the Swing Doctors that we were talking about, and the Village of Buren. And the Village of Buren always brings chocolate chip
The
cookies.
best cookies. You've got to come out just for the cookies.
And our last concert, which is a benefit concert, is August 6th, and that's going to be Hyde Music, which is very appropriate.
Yep. And that one is a Sunday afternoon at the PAC at Lincoln High School.
Yes,
So,
2 o'clock.
yeah.
So that's the last of the season. This time would be the benefit concert, air
Yes.
conditioning.
Air conditioning.
Yep. Yep.
Although you guys really love, and we love as guests to go to Robinson Park.
Oh, it's such a beautiful
park.
setting.
Yep.
Yes, and last year, knock on wood, every concert was beautiful weather.
It was, and wasn't there some upgrades to the facility a little bit in there? A little better lighting,
Lighting.
The
lighting and
was-
stuff. So
yep.
that's nice. And again, they just need to come out and they can park and watch from their cars. Don't they,
They
all
can
do
bring
that?
their lawn chairs, they can bring their picnic baskets.
Yep. Bring a dinner and a picnic basket
Yep.
and have a
Yeah.
fun time with the city band.
They really can, and there's no cost. But
No
there,
cost.
you do collect a donation, or
Well,
If-
we have a donation box
Sure.
there, which is, and I might add, Furniture Plus, for the last 3 years, has donated a recliner. So anytime, for every concert, whoever attends can put their name in. So they can have their name in there 9 times if they attend all the concerts. And then at the last concert, we draw, and
Someone
They
wins
get
a
a
recliner.
recliner.
Yep.
well, that's neat. I didn't know if they brought the recliner out there to sit
they
in.
did the last.
The last couple of
concert.
years, yeah,
Yeah.
we've had it out there for the last concert. And
Wouldn't that be
whoever-
nice to get a
Whoever
front
won
row
took
seat?
it away with them. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
that'd
it
be
was really
awesome.
cool.
So, and then a lot of the sponsors do give out treats. They have a table that, they can put their literature on and promote their business. So we encourage
nice.
the sponsors to definitely do that.
Would you still take sponsorships, or is that something that's over now? And then
Well,
look for
if
next
anyone is interested, there's always next year.
year. Okay.
Yep.
Who do
And-
they contact? You?
They would contact me.
All right.
And also, we're so thankful for all the businesses and organizations that put in ads in our program book. Without them, we wouldn't probably have a hard time raising, because the band members are not paid, but there are expenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have shirts, don't you? Is
Yeah,
that-
we just
yes.
got the
2
new,
years
the
ago,
new
or-
shirt two seasons ago, I think.
Yeah,
these,
either last or year before.
Yeah, last year might have been the first year with them. Last year was the first full year with them, I think. But we have a number of expenses. We own quite a number of our own instruments, and they need to be maintained. A lot of our percussion gear, which needs new heads over time and whatnot. So there are a lot of expenses. And this year, we did have a grant for that Mr. Kaiser was going to use for a podium. And I don't use podiums typically, especially at Robbie. I don't need to be 6 inches higher to fall off onto the dance floor. So we put that money toward new clips to hold the music on the music stands for the musicians, for the band members. So I'm looking forward to having those out there. But that's one of those things where grant money and budget money kind of went together to make something happen so that we can quit using the plexiglass that was 40 years old.
Right, yeah.
So.
Well, is there a sneak peek song that you can share with us that you're working on at all that might be different that you guys are going to play?
Well, we are working on a brand new tune. Again, as we're talking about budget money, we just bought a piece, and it's been a while since the city band invested in some music. We own an awful lot already. But there was a piece that I asked the board if they would buy for me to have for the band this year, and they gratefully said, yeah, go ahead and order it. A piece by a new composer named Brian Balmages, a young composer from the East Coast, called Midnight on Main Street. And it depicts a fireworks show in small town America, anywhere. Yeah. And it's got 3 very distinct sections to it that depict the different kind of time frames of a fireworks show.
Wow.
And hopefully we'll have that one ready. It's a very difficult piece of music, and I'm looking forward to the band having it ready for our benefit concert in August. And the reason we're doing it there is it requires a piano, which is really hard to get out on stage at Robbie, and a number of percussion things that we don't have available for Robinson Park. So
it'd be a special feature for the benefit concert.
yeah, it'll be a special concert for the benefit concert. Yeah. So.
Well, you got,
There's another special night that we have. It's the dance night.
Mhm. Yep. So we have the last outdoor concert that we do. Those last 2 weeks are going to be pretty special. Is our dance concert. So we do nothing but dance music for that night. So it's all big band jazz music. It's all polkas and waltzes and tangos and rumbas and
And we have some
everything.
pretty good dancers that come
Yes,
out
we do.
to dance in front
that's
of the
right.
stage.
You can dance from up there. There's like a little area, isn't there?
Yep.
Oh, cement
But it
area.
has to be swept.
Yeah, and that was something Mr. Kaiser, when he knew that I was going to be subbing in for him at the end of last season, he said, one of the things you have to do as director is get here and sweep off the dance floor. So
suppose.
before I set up the band shell, we always sweep off the dance floor. So
We could get the city out there. I think I might get in trouble for saying that.
You might.
I might get out there and sweep, but
But,
Yeah.
the people that come, even in the regular concerts, we always have 5, 6 couples
Oh,
out
yeah.
there dancing.
yeah. And there's that one couple that's been dancing for years. I don't know their name, but as a news photographer, I took their pictures
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
dozens of times.
Yes, yes,
I think
yes.
everyone knows who, and I just
Yes.
the name
And
is
it's so
not-
much fun to watch them.
They're really good.
And then the little kids come out, and they're just having a
Yep.
great time.
Yeah, so good. It's coming up a few days from now.
Yep.
And, we're taping this on Thursday, and June 13th, just right around the corner. But if you missed that one, you really have all summer.
Yep.
Let's hope
Correct.
for good weather, and if it's not good weather, it's going to be at the PAC. So pretty much it's a rain or shine.
It
kind of
is a
event.
rain or shine. If we do have to rain out at Robbie, we go to the PAC, and then we don't start until 7:45 to give everybody a chance to get there, and the musicians have to set up the stage and whatnot
Right.
there. So,
How do they find out if it's going to be canceled?
Well, they could just come right to Robbie, and somebody will be there standing in the rain, letting them know
Oh,
that
okay.
we're going to be at the PAC. They've got a half hour to get there.
Okay, so it's
Turn them around and send them up there. Yeah.
And that's kind of nice. You start a half an hour difference if it is
Yes.
raining.
Yep.
That
Yes.
is gives plenty of time to just basically go
Yep.
to the south.
And frankly, I don't think it's happened in the last 2 years.
A couple of years we've had very good weather, so knock on wood. But
Yeah, let's get this
Um,
rain out of here. Well,
yeah,
the rain
yeah.
is kind of
for
stopped now.
Tuesdays. That's
For Tuesdays.
that's-
I haven't looked.
Tuesdays.
Do we know what it's going to be? Is it going to be hot?
It's going
It's going to be hot, and we should be able to get our first one in.
Yeah, they're
at
saying
Robinson. Yeah.
90s
Yeah.
this weekend coming up. So,
Yep.
you guys are watching this weekend when we'll air it here.
It'll be a warm one.
It'll be
while
one.
you're
But that's all right.
watching it,
That
yeah.
summer's finally here.
Now, if we do know well enough in advance, if it's raining all day and it's going to continue on all night, that would be something that I would put up on our Facebook page. So you
And
can
I
always.
could call into the radio
Yep,
station.
and the
Yep,
radio
and call
stations
us
will be
as well.
announcing
Call you.
it.
Yep, we'll put it on our ticker.
Sure.
At the bottom of any programming saying it's canceled. So if you let us know,
And
glad
even
to do
if,
it.
if the rain stops, it's still so wet that
Yep.
we would not want the people sitting out on the,
Yeah, it's muddy and
Yep.
driving in because it's not all paved, if I remember right.
Even
Some of
drying
there.
the stage is almost impossible if
Yeah.
it's rained long enough.
Right.
So
Well, let's hope for good weather.
yeah,
oh, yes.
Yeah.
we love doing it outside.
Right. Is there anything else that you want to mention that I may have missed or you missed? Otherwise, it's going to happen here shortly and
Yeah.
be a lot of fun.
Just come on out for our 154th season. It's one of the oldest city bands in the country, let alone in Wisconsin. So this will be our 154th season. So
Wow, 154. That's a lot. That's great. It's amazing. So, well, thanks for coming. I really appreciate it.
Well,
Thanks for
thank you
having
so
us.
much.
Alrighty, and thank you guys for watching us on Making Connections. I'm Tom Laux, City of Wisconsin Rapids Community Media Coordinator.